Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Thomas Vance YouTube channel. I know I'm getting frequent videos out there, and it shouldn't be this easy because I said, with the setup being at only one of my parents' houses, I won't always be here. But today I'm off school because I was ill. I didn't Skype. Even if I did, I developed a headache later on anyway. So I'm off school, and I've had time to sit back and catch up on all my things I've been missing, and just having a nice day to up that mental health. Everyone's got mental health and everyone needs it. But I thought I never did my own video on a kind of best of 2023 for Misfits, for WWE, for anything. Even though I could have went on for days about lots of good things that happened in fight sports in 2023, including the amount of big, massive fights we had in the professional boxing game in 2023. But I came across this video earlier on from a random YouTuber, DR_770, with 72 views, and he made his own Influencer Boxing Awards in 2023 because we know the official ones made by Happy Punch or Misfits can be a bit skewed. So I'm going to check out his 5-minute video of his 2023 Misfits Awards, and then I'll give my own opinion on it, who I think should win, whether I'd agree or disagree. Like I said, I've only seen about 10 seconds of this video. I haven't seen the full thing through. So, let's get to watching it. KO of the year, okay. This is a
He's the longer fighter, should be touching copy from this distance. That's why you don't do it!
Decent knockout, decent knockout. The one thing about the Soul Pappy knockout is, though it's a clean shot, and it did end the fight, so it is a knockout, but it's not like... He wasn't out, you know what I mean? He got dropped and he's like, that hurt, I'm not getting up. Right? But he wasn't, like, hurt. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he was hurt, but he wasn't out. You know, he wasn't unconscious or nothing. The shot just hurt, you know what I mean? This knockout, though...
God, he hasn't seen.
Oh, when I saw that, I was on the way to the ski trip on my school trip, right? And I saw that when I just arrived at the place because it was live as we were travelling. And I seen that. I seen the Soul Pappy, Slim, and KSI fight as I got there. That knockout I was watching all night. It was fucking beautiful. Honestly, like that. What a knockout. I love that knockout so much. This again also is shocking. Soul Pappy's winning most of the fight, and then Slim just bang. Bang. Ooh! Clean. The J. Cole one, yeah, but... Again, I thought that was just kind of like, I don't know, it felt so, like, unreal, like, it just seemed too, like, perfect. It was just like, wow, that was perfect. But it wasn't as enjoyable, because it wasn't as much as of a fight. I mean, they were literally 2 minutes in. So, now, before they get the winners, I want to see my winner. My winner's the KSI Temper knockout. That was just, the way he moved it, one, it was so unexpected, like, it wasn't unexpected that KSI could beat Temper or even knock him out. But first round comes in with this flying technique, and it's so clean. Never seen anything like that from KSI or any influencer at the time. That was so clean. Soul Pappy one was clean as well, but he wasn't out. You know what I mean? He was conscious. The Slim one was cool, but again, he wasn't out. You know what I mean? It was cool. Jake one was cool, but again, it didn't have the same feel. Like, it was cool, but it didn't have the feel because no one knew who Andre August was. Like that KSI knockout, I don't know. I just loved the way. It was so clean. My winner's KSI. My winner's KSI.
He's the longer fighter.
Really?
Touching copy from this distance.
Really? Okay, fine. His opinion. Fighter of the year. Okay. Now, as much as I agree, Slim is a very good fighter, but he fought Zanetti in January, and then Soul Pappy in October. That's 2 fights, other ends of the year. There was a big gap. There was a 9-month gap in between that. He could have had a child in between that, you know what I mean? So, nah, okay. But he is a great fighter, yes.
Slim trying to dig in the rib cage. Slim Give Tommy something to look at he hasn't seen.
KSI, he had, how many fights? 3 fights this year, didn't he? Knocked out Temper, which was meant to be Dylan Dennis, but whatever. Cleanest knockout I've seen this year. Cleanest knockout I've probably seen in influencers for a while. Oh no, actually Fox the G. But anyway, Clean knockout. Joe Fournier, he was beating Joe Fournier anyway. He was bullying him around the ring. Who cares? That was an elbow, right? We've got the answer they wanted. Could KSI bully Joe Fournier around the ring? And he could. Tommy Fury, he got robbed again. Well, he didn't get robbed, but wrong decision made against Tommy Fury. I believe KSI beat Tommy Fury. I would say good year for KSI. I mean, unfortunately, a loss and a no contest. But I mean, knocked out Temper, bullied a pro boxer, beat a pro boxer essentially. Great fight. And he took fights that he was supposed to lose. Everyone thought he'd lose to Joe Fournier. And he didn't. And to be honest, at the time Temper and KSI was happening, I generally thought, Temper might take him all the rounds. He didn't. And Tommy Fury, everyone thought, nah, he's losing to Tommy. And he quite literally won. He won. To be honest with you, he won.
29-28 for your winner.
No. Anthony Taylor, what fights did he have this year? He beat Soap Happy. And he beat Kenny, didn't he? Again, I wouldn't give it to Anthony Taylor because he just did the smothering like boring. Although it was decent technical boxing, it was boring, you know what I mean? And he kind of like ruined Soap Happy's momentum. And no, that's selfish. I mean, he beat Soap Happy and Kenny. Great from Anthony Taylor. And he was a lot more entertaining this year, but he's very boring to watch. So, not for me. Not Anthony Taylor for me.
By unanimous decision.
Now, Jake Paul, he may have lost to Tommy at the beginning of the year, and he actually lost that fight, I believe. And then he did a dominant performance against Nate Diaz, and then knocked out Andre August.
Andre needs to be careful about ducking down.
That
Oh,
really got to Dean.
Dean the Great, what was the first fight he had this year? He fought on the 05 card, where he beat Pully Arif. Then he fought the tag team match with Waleed Sharks. And then beat Waleed Sharks' ass. So, yeah, Dean the Great's definitely up there, I'd say.
The Great. Another 20 seconds in that round, another 2 or 3 rounds may be different, but I'll give credit.
Right, the winner, okay. I want to say Dean the Great. Why? Dean the Great, 3 fights. He won one by decision, knocking Pully Arif down. Won a tag team match with his arch nemesis, Waleed Sharks, and then bullied Waleed Sharks in what was meant to be a really close competitive fight. Jake Paul, although he had 3 fights, a crazy knockout and dominated Nate Diaz. It was Nate Diaz's first fight. No one knew who Andre August was, and he lost to Tommy Fury. KSI, as much as I'd like it to be him, unfortunately judges decided he lost to Tommy, but I think he won that. I would give him that. I would give him Fighter of the Year for that. And he knocked out Temper, but also the Fournier knockout and just all the controversy around KSI. It can't be his year. Slim only had 2 fights, one at the start, one at the end. The Soap Happy, could have put him up there, but I'm going to give it to Dean the Great. Dean the Great's been so underrated. He's just, Dean the Great, I used to love Dean the Great when he first started. He's just attitude got on my nerves a bit, but he backs it up in the ring. You've got to respect him.
Fight 29-28
Really?
for your winner.
Nah.
By unanimous decision.
Nah, man. I mean, it's, what you called? DR 770, man. I mean, nah. He just had the most boring fight, you know what I mean? I mean, different category, it's for fighter, isn't it? So yeah, Anthony Taylor's fair. It's fair, but I'd give it to Dean the Great. Best fight? This is a very good fight, this is a very good fight. Oh, this fight had me on my feet the whole time. Those 2 fights, some of the best fights I've seen in forever, and in the Influence I've seen. Literally the 2 best fights in the Influence I've seen. Amazing fights.
The Great. Another 20 seconds in that round, another 2 or 3 rounds may be different.
The crazy thing about that fight is it was the first minute Waleed Sharks was doing these flashy, quick Golden Glove boxing moves, and then Dean the Great dominated the rest of the fight, and then in the last round Waleed Sharks started opening up, and it was Jesus Christ, what a fight. The Slim Soul Pappy fight was good, but Soul Pappy was dominating for 2 rounds, and then Slim just came back and basically knocked him out. So yeah, probably not that one, but so far I'm rooting Dean the Great while he's shocks, because like that fight, whew, we expected another competitive close fight that happened on X Series 03, but then Dean just dominated. I was like, what the fuck?
But I'll give credit.
He said he would have lost a couple of points.
As much as I'd like to, it's too close a fight, it's too irritating to watch, and the result was not the proper result, so we didn't get a clear result, and it's not going to be this one. The result, if the result had been KSI Tommy, it would have been a lot better fight than what it is, but it's just the fact it was so sloppy, and we can kind of give it to KSI and then it got given to Tommy. It's just quite an annoying fight to watch.
Those mistakes, those are amateur mistakes there against a man that people consider an amateur in KSI. He did not look as good as he did back in Riyadh.
First like that, right, where they just
this was like the fight wasn't as good. I think the knockout was better. I think this should have been put in the knockout of the year category, and honestly, if it was, I would have given it to Adam Brooks over the KSI Temper, because that knockout was so clean. As far as the fight, the first round got very slow. The second round was when it picked up, but then that's when the knockout happened. I don't think this should have been in this category, because the fight wasn't really that good. It was just a knockout. It should have been in the knockout category, and it should have won. Adam Brooks' knockout, he has too cold.
The canvas. No, I think it's almost always a good stoppage, but it was multiple uppercuts, but not just the uppercut.
Here it is. One, yeah.
Winner is, it's got to be Dean the Great while he 2. Come on.
First like that, right?
Are you joking? Nah, man, this guy. Nah, there's no way that. It wasn't even a good fight. The first round was quite annoying, and then like that, the knockout was cool. But nah, that's knockout of the year. It's better than the KSI Temper one. I'll say that now. That's knockout of the year. But it is not fight of the year. No, fight of the year is Dean the Great while he 2. Easy.
Dive into the canvas. No, I think it's almost always a good stoppage, but it was multiple uppercuts, but not just the uppercut.
Here it is. One, yeah.
Most improved fighter of the year. Okay, now this one.
Record of 2 fights.
Swarms, yes, because we can see his improvement, right? But we saw his improvement from the KSI to Ryan fight, and then the Ryan to Deji fight. But he hasn't won a fight, and the only fight he won was the Ryan Taylor one, where it was an unfortunate jab. But the improvement we could see, and started in January when he had the weight loss and he could actually throw a decent punch. Then in the Deji fight where he showed that he can throw punches and he is technical, fortunately he had a bad opponent. And in Survivor Tag was when he got to show his skills the most. But again, it's Survivor Tag, and he is very good, but he does a lot of fighting on the back foot, and he waits for people to come in before he backs up and starts throwing all these hooks. And I noticed he tried to do the same to Ed Matthews, and he tried to do the same at Deji, and his technique wasn't really changing. But Swarm's very, very, very improved fighter.
1 fight and 1 loss, hailing from South Beach, London, United Kingdom, the man to 25.
Pineda, massively improved fighter, because I mean, so we got beat up by KSI. I don't know if it's just because it's KSI, but then to come back in January, beat up B-Dave the way he did, then jump in the tag team, basically dominate the tag team fight, and then give the knockout to B-Dave, say, there you go B-Dave, you have the knockout, even though he dominated that whole fight. And then he did the tag team against Wasabi and Nick LMAO, and he might have got dropped, but he was doing good boxing, and to draw with LMAO and Wasabi did a good job there. And to beat Ed Matthews, I did not think he would beat Ed Matthews. I thought Ed Matthews would bully him. I thought that's kind of shan them chucking Pineda in there with Ed Matthews, but no. Pineda destroyed him. I was like, wow. So I'm saying Pineda, because from that KSI fight to the B-Dave fight to the tag team fights to Ed Matthews fight, Pineda's just, he's got a lot more dominant. He's just got a perfect 1-2, and he actually does know how to box, and there is a bit of him that way you can go, yeah, that's a pro boxer. Not a very good one, but it's a pro boxer, and I very, very improved, very, very improved. And I don't know if it's just a better opponent, or who knows. Who knows?
Garrett Morris scores the bout, also 30-25. And your winner by unanimous decision, presenting Long Beach, California.
Yeah, again, B-Dave started off the year getting beat by Pineda, but then in the tag team match was given the knockout, and then he fought the second tag team match against Wasabi LMAO. He fought in the Survivor Tag, which he didn't really do too well in the Survivor Tag, fair enough, but he dropped Wasabi, even though it didn't count as it shouldn't have counted as a drop, but he dropped Wasabi, and he fought Jarvis. He went all the rounds with Jarvis. You know what I mean? That takes some balls. So he is very, very improved, but again, not really won shit. He did stop Poseidon in the first tag match, but I'm still rooting for Pineda on this. Again, I wouldn't say most improved for Slim. He's obviously he's going to be improvements there, but he's always been on this trajectory. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not really like a massive improvement. You know what I mean? He started off the year going all the rounds with Thompsonetti. When last year he slept quite a few people. He slept someone on his own show, slept Temper, dropped Ryan Taylor and destroyed his face. And then he went to going all the rounds with Zanetti, and fair enough, he knocked out Pappy. Where did I get Poppy from? So Pappy, but he got dominated 2 rounds. So I wouldn't really say Slim. That's not to say he's bad whatsoever. It's not really like most improved. He's just kind of always been on an upward trajectory. Your winner is It Better Be Pineda. Thank you. Got one right.
Also 30-25. And your winner by unanimous decision, Louis.
Best female fighter of the hour. Here we go.
And Judge Gareth Morris has scored the fight. 29-28.
Astrid Ware is just the word. Like, no, she's just got a jab. And she's not improved one bit from the Keeley fight to the AJ. I don't know how she won that AJ Bunker fight. AJ Bunker, you missed one there. She was just jabbing. And then the Alexia Grace fight, I would have said Alexia Grace could have won that, honestly. Like, I'm sorry, she's just not improved one bit, and to call her a champ is a bit laughable. You know what I mean? Like, you give her a belt in her first fight, no.
For your winner, by majority decision,
Seconds around.
Albrecht, definitely. I thought Faith all the way might beat her. I don't know why, I just thought Faith all the way might beat her. And then, you know, I mean, yeah, she did lose to Julie, but did you see what she did to AJ Bunker? She had one of the first ever clean female knockouts. And females don't often get knockouts in this scene, and Albrecht did it twice this year. First to Ordway, and then to AJ Bunker. I mean,
The red corner was in no position to continue. Your winner, United Kingdom.
why is it echoing?
United Kingdom. 49-46, and your winner by unanimous.
Julie Porter, yeah, I mean, in Kingpin, yeah, but we kind of only just saw her this year, so can't really say it's most. Who knows? This is our first time seeing her. This was this year on Kingpin. Then she joined Misfits. So can we say most improved? I don't know.
This decision and your new.
I was so annoyed that they put Alina Vampira up against her straight away, because Alina Vampira had, after I saw her against Fangs, I thought she could have great momentum, and they ruined it straight away with Julie Porter.
Women's Misfits Boxing Cruiserweight World Champion.
Elbrook in the light purple.
No, AJ lost to Astrid somehow. And then I was there live for the Belzy fight, and it was so boring. I can't even remember any of it actually happening. And then she just got knocked out by Elbrook on her first defensive fight. She lost to Elbrook on Kingpin, came to Misfits, lost to Astrid Wet, so they give her a title fight against Lil Belzy, who she obviously beat. And then she loses it in her first defense. No way.
And
no
why?
way.
What I love about Elbrook's style is how she gauges with the left hand and then fires that cross.
It's gotta be Elbrook. Elbrook, give us Elbrook. Thank you. Good decision. He's got 2 good decisions now. I'm sorry, but fight of the year for Adam Brooks and Rhino, just no. No. And fighter of the year for Anthony Taylor, no. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope my opinion means more than this, but obviously respect to this person. I mean, they made the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Yeah, non-stop, on job, say less. It's tweeting and talking, but a mind that you're walking, say less. Sometimes giving a mic, but sometimes I gotta say less. Too much talk on the road, so I just say less. Yeah, non-stop.